Okay, girls, let's do this example together, just to clarify. So write 72 as a product of its prime factors in index form, the same question that we had before. So I'm going to do it 72, and I start with my first prime number, which is 2. And I know that here it works. 72 divided by 2 is 36. Then 36 divided by 2, it's 18. Then 18 divided by 2, it's 9. Then 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then 3 divided by 3 is 1. Remember that we stop when we get to the 1. Okay? And then we have to write it as a product of its index form. So we say 72 is going to be equal to 2. How many 2's do I have? 1, 2, 3. So I write it here, a little 3 here. Times 3. How many 3's do I have? 1 and 2. So that will be our answer here. Wonderful. Let's do another one. This one, let's do 360 because it's a bigger number. So let's do it here. Example 3. So we're going to do exactly the same with 360. So I'm going to start here. 360 divided by 2. So I know that I can divide it by 2 because it's an even number. So I'm going to do the division here. 360 divided by 2. It's going to be 1, and I have 1 remainder. Then it's going to be 8, and then I don't have a remainder, so it's going to be 180. Beautiful. And then divided by 2, it's going to be 90. And then divided by 2, it's going to be equal to 45. And then divided by 5 is going to be equal to 9. And then divided by... Notice that I'm just doing the operations that are easier for me. I'm going to do it differently in a second to see that it doesn't matter in which order you're doing this, okay? And then I go that 5, I was up to 9, and then 9 divided by 3, 3, 1, and I finished there. Good. So if I write it from here, what I write, then when I'm going to write it, I do write it in order. Doesn't matter that I haven't used the same order in here. So I say I start with 2, and the 2, how many 2's do I have? 1, 2, 3. So I do a little 3 here. Wonderful. And then I say I start with the 3, even though I have the 5, but the next number in order will be 3. So I do 3. How many 3's do I have? 2. And then times 5. We don't have to put a little 1 here because only having 1 5 means that it's a little, it's implicit that there's only 1 5. So that will be my answer. Let's do it here again. So 360, and I'm going to do it in a different order so you can see that we get to the same answer. So I do divided by 2, 180, divided by 2, 90. Okay, let's say that you go here and you say, okay, 90. Can I divide it here by 9? No. Remember that we have a condition that we can only use here on this side prime numbers. But let's say that you say, okay, I know that I can do 90 divided by 3. So if I do 90 divided by 3, it's going to be 30, right? But just in case. So 3 times 3 and then 30. Beautiful. So I have here my 30. And then I divide by 3 again, and I get that 10. And then I'm going to divide by 2, and I get a 5. And then divide by 5, and you get a 1. So you see, I used a different order. I have 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 5. But let's write it. 360 as a product of its prime factors in index form. So I start with the 2. How many 2's do I have? I'm going to use a different color. 2, 2, 3. So I have 3. Times. Then I go to the 3's. How many do I have? I have 1 and 2. And then what am I missing? I'm just missing that 5. Wonderful. So you can see that this answer and this answer are exactly the same. Okay, so it doesn't matter in which order you do these ones, as long as you're keeping the rule of having only prime numbers on this side of the line. Wonderful.